Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode. We're in episode 3 now, session 3 of the Lost Mines of Fandelver with our adventuring party, which is still young enough that it hasn't quite yet earned a name for itself, but we are slowly working in that direction as they continue to build a reputation for themselves, helping the individuals in the town of Phandelver. Um, this third session, we're going to be picking up where we left off from last week. But before we get to that, we've got some stuff to talk about here. Let me get this map shared out to everybody real quick so that you've got that open on your screen. And as we wait for people, thank you so much, sir, um, for that. So some of the big announcements this week we could talk about. First and foremost, we did get affiliate with um, Twitch, which is pretty awesome. So that's a celebratory thing that happened really quick, actually.
Yeah,
In a couple,
couple.
like little less than 3 weeks, I think, in between 2 and 3 weeks, we got there. So that's really cool. And hopefully, I've been tweaking settings all week. So if I've screwed anything up, tonight's the night we're gonna know. Um, uh, because we'll know. And I think I'm double checking here. There we go. We had some video there that hiccuped. Looks like we're back. So if there's any Twitch hiccups, we'll know tonight because that'll be my fault. Because this is my first time setting up all the Twitch stuff in a very long time. So, but we did hit affiliate status. So thanks to everyone for A, following along, and B, tuning in live, because both of those things have really helped us out to get the affiliate status. And if you want to subscribe, you can. Thanks so much if you do. I appreciate all the support. All of us appreciate all the support because this is going to be something we're trying really hard to grow over the winter months as a spectacle of adventure and excitement, and just good fun for all of us. And with this, we've done a few things, and we're probably going to be doing more. But this is just kind of what we've done because we had some folks who suggested this to us. I think it was last week or maybe the week before, adding some cool little perks for channel points. So we have 3 things, and I'm going to tab over real quick and double check to make sure I understand what those are. But I believe it is, and I lost the tab. Damn it. Let me open this up again real quick. Okay. Can you see it? Because I'm new to Twitch. Where can you see those on the back end? Because I could have sworn I saw those the other day when I set these up. Well, I know what they are. I just can't see them at the moment to see what they are. Um, we have like a Hunger's Game style like loot drop. So if you want to buy an item for someone in the party, you can pick that for them. And then also there is another tier where you can choose an action for someone in the party. So you can pick your favorite or least favorite party member and either choose to help them or perhaps troll them.
Oh
And
no.
also, you can also choose an action for the game master and have me do something to either help or hinder the party members. So, for those of you who are tuning in, don't forget that you can redeem your channel points for fun little perks like that. And if you have suggestions for other things that we can add to the channel perks as we go along, feel free to let us know in the chat. And even if I don't see it right away, I will catch it later, or one of these guys, because I don't always pay attention to the chat, but I know everybody else is tuned into the chat continually. So again, thanks everyone for helping us get to affiliate status. Thanks for your subs. And if those of you who are watching, because I don't have automation set up yet for us to get audio cues when we get new subs. So if we get new subs, if anybody wants to just thank those people and give shout outs to them in chat, feel free to do so. Since I don't always tab out or have that chat up as I'm busy DMing and stuff. But thanks to everyone for following along. And don't forget, you can do your little help or hinder options as we go along. And somebody had a
We don't
suggestion in
we don't need hindrance.
we don't need hindrance. For the moment, I'm going to keep it open for the Hunger Games call out thing, the gifts. Just pick something from like the adventuring gear list in the player's handbook. Um, if it gets out of hand, I might have to limit to non-magical items, but I would love to see if we have people who get a little creative with things, and like buy someone something to use it for some crazy purpose. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Now we're not allowed to do that.
No, it has yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
good save.
earn up your own points. Like, I'm gonna
Not allowed to give ourselves a potion. Okay, just checking on the rules.
buy myself an
Ring.
acid flask.
I need a ring of 3 wishes.
Well, we already have a crowbar, so we're set.
Yeah, oh, we're set.
That's
We
true.
can use.
We do have a crowbar.
I will find a use for this thing.
Why did you use it on the waitress?
no. That was enough trouble.
Jeez.
All right, so here's where we left off last week. We found our way back. You were all feeling a little ill in Fandolin, and a helpful dwarf took you over to meet the owner of this shipping agency conglomerate, and she offered you a place to stay in exchange for helping her out and going and finding where her goods might have been. She says, they've been being attacked by bandits or something along the roads to the west. You backtracked with a wagon that she gave you back to where you found where you were ambushed by goblins on your way to Fandolin, where you'd found the two dead horses. After some scrounging around, you found a trail that led to the north, and you eventually made your way to a cave, where you have basically worked your way through the cave, slaughtering bandits, or excuse me, slaughtering goblins along the way, and you eventually found Sildar, who was one of the two individuals who you met in Neverwinter when you were hired by Gundar to bring these goods south. Now, you rescued him from the clutches of the goblins. I believe Simmerk had used Lay of Hands on him to kind of, because he was down to like one hit point, and it was just he'd been tortured, beaten, everything else. So he has limped along with you as you worked your way through the caverns towards what that goblin told you was the lair of Clarg, the bugbear, who supposedly is the master of these caves and a nasty bugbear who needs to be disposed of. Since you had previously cleared the goblin cavern of all of its denizens, I might add fairly swiftly and pain-free with a lot of backstabs and sneak attacks. You had a close call at the bridge. Sorensen almost fell to his death, but some nice dexterity rolls by Chrisma, the ranger, and Sorensen leaping from the falling bridge, managed to survive that. And you've now made your way back through the cave. Sparrow actually survived this time around. She's on her feet still.
So far.
So far, so good. And you have made your way back to this cavern where you were told that Clarg is located. And as you arrive in this cavern, you can definitely hear voices up ahead, and as you creep closer through the cavernous area that you've been in, you eventually approach this sort of steps and kind of natural steps up, going up to this next level of the cavern. You can see some light in there from a campfire, and you can hear voices.
All right. So what we gonna do, guys?
Have the
Should you-
rogue
Yeah,
showing up ahead.
Again, that's been a useful method. For
I mean,
us.
it's went well. So
Yeah. So far, so good on that.
I'll just come like right here to the mouth.
There you
See
go.
what I
Just
see
to
what I can see.
See what you can see.
Oh, I don't see the map.
Let me share it again.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right. Oh no, I'm stealth. You can't. No.
Why is her dice rolling?
Oh, we're rolling perception checks for the goblins, and they are oblivious to the rogue as
Nice.
he.
Rolled a
Sneak,
1.
sneaky rogue. Yeah.
Yeah. So the two goblins
All right.
who are around the campfire are completely oblivious to the dwarven rogue sneaking up um, to the mouth of their little cavern. And let's see, what can you see as you're standing? You can see everybody, correct,
I
Edgelor?
see the whole room. I see the whole
Yeah.
room. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you see ahead of you, you've got a couple of goblins around a campfire. And kind of beyond that, you see a bugbear along with a giant wolf. And he's sort of hunkered down, um, kind of petting his wolf as he talks to himself and mumbles things. You can't
Yeah.
quite make out what he's saying, but that's what you see.
Can we use? Let's see. Did we bring that goblin with us?
No, you
Yimik?
left him tied up in the back.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. We did leave him tied
We
up.
do have Sildar with us. That's all.
We do have
Mhm.
s- Yeah. Okay. Man.
He's injured though, I believe. Is that right? He's pretty injured, right?
Well,
He's-
he was, if I remember correctly, let me check the combat sheet. I think he's been.
I thought he was healed.
Shows
Oh,
him
did we read?
healthy.
Oh,
says
yeah.
wounded over the.
Yeah, it showed. Oh, that's because I didn't apply his lay on hands last week. That's my bad. And I don't remember what that roll was for, so I'm just gonna give him. I'm gonna give him like 5 hit points. And we're gonna get. He's still wounded, but we'll give him 5 hit points
Okay.
because I don't remember what the roll
Yeah.
was last week because I forgot to apply that
So,
to him. But I think
it
your lay
looks
of
li-
hands on is only.
Pre-
sorry, Soren.
Pretty sure that's what it was 5
5
points.
hit points.
by
Yeah, I
the
think
way.
it's only
Yeah.
5 for your current. What were you saying, Sorensen?
Oh, I was just gonna say the goblins are mostly facing right towards us. It may be difficult for you to actually get in the room and backstab them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. We don't. Nobody's got any explosives that we could throw on the fire, do we?
I know. I was looking at that fire myself, and I'm wondering about it.
What do
do
I
we
have?
I definitely don't have anything that would be
Got a
considered.
tinderbox. I don't have any oil or anything.
I have an herbalism kit. I might have something that would make weird colors or
Mm.
something.
As you guys are sorting this out, Sildar is kind of going to creep up, and he's kind of going to whisper, "Hey, what do you see?"
Soldar.
You want to answer them, Ildrildor, since you can see?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 2 goblins looking right at us, but they're around a fire, so they probably can't see us quite yet. And there's a big wolf, definitely a big bugbear. And the wolf seems to be the bugbear's pet.
Yeah, Sildar's going to nod his head. That's got to be Clarg. He's the leader who was leading this goblin band who had orders to waylay Gundren. I heard that they said something about the black spider. It sent word that the dwarf was to be brought to him, and maybe that's where Gundren is. But I don't know who the black spider is or anything. But it's got to be Clarg.
Okay.
Well, maybe Clark knows what the black spider is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a good point. So when
Wait,
we're
what
fighting,
do you
maybe
want
we
to do
should
here,
keep that in
guys? I
mind.
don't know.
I think. Oh boy. I mean, I'm just spitballing here, okay? But should we just charge in? Me and Sim start trying to grab the attention of the goblins, or
Well, weren't the goblins in the other room sympathetic to?
that's true. They did say at least the one Yimik had
Yeah.
had said that like they're not big fans. They're mistreated, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got from it.
Hey. Sparrow speaks goblin.
Mm-hmm.
But how could she talk to him? Because Clark's definitely going to see, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
In here, yeah.
She could write him a note. Okay.
Cave drawing. Oh well.
What if we busted in? What if we busted in and somebody with a good charisma score just yells out something to the effect of, "Goblins, we're here to save you from Clark." Something like that.
I like this idea.
I'm down with this plan.
See, maybe we get lucky and the goblins will help us fight Clark.
I I say we send the paladin first.
And make sure you drop names. So you use the name of that guy that I forgot.
Yeemik.
Yeemik,
Yeah,
yeah, Yeemik sent us. Well, yeah, that's
Right.
good. That's good. Yeemik sent us. We're here to free the goblins.
To free you.
We're to
Yeah,
help you.
there's a
that.
lot of us, right? So it'd be pretty intimidating. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a wolf, 7 counting Sildar. So I mean, it's pretty intimidating. Like, hey, we're
And
obviously
we have
join us. And we've got Clark super outnumbered. So
yeah, we're just the advanced party. There's 25 people behind us.
yeah, we got more soldiers from Neverwinter on the way. We could always slip that in. That'd be a deception. So we want Idrildor to say that. All right. So who's got a good charisma score?
I know Bounty does.
I do.
Bounty does.
And you guys speak Goblin.
Oh crap, we don't.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody who
So-
speaks Goblin. Yeah.
Snap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll have to be you, Sparrow.
Oh, my charisma's only 10.
You don't. You. Oof. Oof. But still worth a shot, I think.
I think
you
it's
guys
worth
agree?
a shot.
True.
Okay.
I
It'll be
agree.
a regular
So
roll without any bonuses.
now I don't think she should move in the front though. Just because she's talking doesn't mean she has to be in the front. So
Right.
Right.
we can
No.
all move out. I'll move.
Yeah, we can
I'll,
move in.
I'll move at once, but I'll move in the front here up to about there.
I'll go to the other side.
Everybody
of you,
just kind of
next to
pile
you.
up.
Yeah, we'll stay next to each other because got some of them bonuses.
Okay, so everybody move where you want to move, and I'll approve the moves.
There
And
you go.
then as we get going, let me confirm with everybody exactly the order that this is going to happen. So Sorensen and Simmer are going to rush forward. As they rush forward, I'm assuming Sparrow's going to be right on their heels, yelling in Goblin, "Hey," or whatever you want to say. We want, to. Yeemik sent us. We're here to overthrow Clarg. And then we'll see if the goblins buy into it, and then just react to that as it unfolds, and see how this
Yeah.
works out.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so let's get you two moved up.
I
Oh,
typed in there.
There's Sparrow's speech.
This is brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you charge in. Sparrow, go ahead and move up as well. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll a persuasion for each one of the goblins. I'm gonna give this a difficulty of 10. It's not too high because of the fact that they already hate Clarg. Like you said, they're predisposed to getting rid of him. They're kind of living in fear underneath this asshole. And there's still going to be some initial doubt that Yeemik, but name dropping Yeemik is that's a plus in your favor. So it's not a huge difference. So just roll twice for.
Do we get a plus to the roll for the Yeemik name drop or no?
I'll give you a plus. So let's say I'll give you a +2 that we just have to add to your roll.
Okay.
But the difficulty is
Now, am I
10.
rolling my
10 or better, and we got
my
a plus
charisma
2.
number? Am I clicking that?
The what now?
The charisma number? Like
No,
what am I
on
clicking?
your skills there will be a persuasion. There should be a
Okay.
persuasion skill.
What does that look like for you?
Just don't fub it.
Roll true.
Oh, that's a success.
Nice.
Roll for the next one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
so
We got plus 2 to that though.
yeah, you got a
Good.
+2 to that. So that's a
Nice.
12 and a 21. So as you do this, both of the goblins kind of obviously they bolt up as you two run into the room with Sparrow, and they go to draw weapons, and then they hear this druid woman, and they kind of look up in shock, and they look at each other, and they turn around and look at Clarg, and they both say, "Screw this," and they head for the. I'm gonna pan out here real quick.
Nice.
They're going for the chimney
Oh, they're
that
leaving.
leads down.
Okay.
They're bailing.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's
That's
Oh,
Simmer.
Oh,
Somewhere,
that's
get
me.
back.
thank you.
Running away.
It's like, I'm going with you.
Brave,
Bravely.
Sir
Yeah,
Simmer.
guys.
All right, so the goblins have bailed. Let me now roll very quickly. I'm gonna move Silder up. You can move up as well, Chris, with your character. All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a flavor roll here to see whether or not see what Clark's gonna do. Let's just see this. Okay, a 2 works in your favor. So you burst into the room. Um, Clark is taken by surprise, and as he's hunkered down, petting his pet wolf, um, looks up as you enter the room. The 2 goblins bolt, and he kind of sits there for a second, kind of taking this all in, which means a I'll give you the surprise round for you to do something if you want at this point, attack or whatever you're going to try to do.
We don't need to roll initiative on this turn.
Not on this turn because I'm going to give it to you. I rolled that flavor roll and it was in your favor, so you've got the surprise element. The goblins abandon him. This is you've got him flat-footed at this point.
Okay, what do you guys think? We going for the wolf first?
I was thinking go right for Clark.
I'm
Maybe,
also in right for Clark.
Bounty can try some of his
Charge up there.
magics maybe on the wolf.
True.
We haven't done any rest since our last encounter, correct?
Oh, true.
No.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I have no spell slots left. So
Ooh. Okay,
Mhm.
heard that. You don't. Okay,
I
All
can't
right.
charm unless we take a long rest.
which we
No,
can't
you
now.
can't now.
No.
Into the
Not a
thick
good
of
time
it.
now.
We're
Yeah.
all in.
All right.
Skin
Well,
those
it is what
bones.
it is then. So me and Sim are gonna charge forward. Let's see how
Yep.
far I can get.
All right,
Do
let's
it, man.
let's
That's
have the
15,
two of
so-
you move forward.
I guess I'll move to this side of Clark.
Okay.
Oh, oops.
So as you're doing that, I'll give you 2 attacks, and then we'll figure out what everybody else is doing. So let me
Okay.
go to. I'll just do it this way.
Can we all attack, or it's just those 2?
Well, they're starting. So while they're attacking, I'll let the 2 of you decide where you're wanting to move to.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna just go to Simmerg first. So go ahead and do what you're gonna do, sir.
Short sword to the face incoming. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Next time, I just
Sorensen,
won't
you're up.
talk. That's great.
We are
yeah.
quite literally just meat shields. We absolutely almost
Ignore
never
that.
hit.
Spare.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me go to my actions here. I'm gonna go for my longsword as well. I've got Clark selected.
Come on.
All right.
Yes. Nice.
hit. All right. Here's for damage. Eh.
Okay. As you hit him, he's gonna stand up as he is starting to take an account. He's gonna take this sword to the chest. He's gonna bark out, "Who dares defy Clark?" as he kind of stands up over his wolf as you're attacking him. All right. Sorensen, what do you want to do? Or can you do anything since you don't have any spells at the moment?
Who did you mean? You said Sorensen?
Oh,
You
sorry, I meant bounty
um,
code. My bad. I'm looking at the
okay,
wrong
okay.
person on the map.
Oh, so can I attack Ripper?
Sure. I mean, if I don't know what you have for a melee weapon, or your
No,
cantrips or whatever.
I have cantrips. Yeah.
Yep. So I gotta move this to you manually because we're doing this slightly different. So go ahead.
So I select Ripper, and I will do poison spray on him.
There we go.
Poor Ripper.
Are we not supposed to attack him? What do you mean poor?
Would you feel bad about this?
Don't make me feel guilty.
Yeah, don't feel guilty. Ripper's a bloodthirsty
Yeah.
animal.
Yeah, it's not Shadowbane. We're good.
Yeah.
All right, Ripper saved, or did he not? Versus Ben.
No, he failed his
He
failed his save.
failed.
So now
So I
you can roll the spell.
the
damage.
attack.
Yeah. Well, that was the attack. Now you roll the spell.
Now I do the damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did your dice go?
It went flying off
Yeah,
screen.
it totally
Yeah.
went flying off screen. All right, so Ripper took a little bit of damage. Okay, Chrisma and Idildor, what do you want to do?
So I was looking at this. Investigation. It says here that I can look for the weakest point in a tunnel that could cause it to collapse. So does that mean that I could technically search to see if the roof above these guys is kind of weak? Is that how that would
I
work?
would have said yes if that was a before combat scenario, but in the heat of combat, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have it would crush us anyway. We're right
I was
beside
gonna say
Oh, it'd be all right. It'd be all right.
it.
It'll buff. Come
it's
on,
the
guys.
bar all over again.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna take a. I'd like to move and then take a shot at Ripper. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have Sildar attack while you're moving. Okay, and then now we're going to Idrildor. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Just take a shot at this guy here.
Chrisma, do you want to move up?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys double click, right? Oh man.
That's a
Oh
miss.
no.
So that's Shadowbane. While Chris is moving, what do you want to do, Sparrow?
I'm going to use my, I think it's Produce Flame cantrip
Okay,
on Clark.
on Clark himself. Okay.
Okay, so that's a cast one first.
Yeah, let me go to your character first, though, so make sure we get you on the combat tracker. All right, go.
Oh.
That is a hit.
Nice.
All right,
Oh.
so then I do damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Ooh, good roll.
That's a good
Nice.
roll. Okay. All right. Chrisma, what do you want to do?
I want to shoot Ripper.
Okay. So go ahead and target Ripper.
Okay. A ver. Ah, yes, it's select. Yes.
Control click.
Yeah, but yes, it's select now.
Well, you haven't selected the wolf yet.
Oh,
Technical difficulties.
It happens.
There you go.
There it is.
Now you can
Yeah.
attack with your bow.
yeah. Second. Okay. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. 1 second, because I can see.
You can't see your character sheet?
Yeah.
Just double click on your icon on the top left.
Yeah.
Top left, Chris.
Oh, sorry.
On
But I cannot see my character.
If you double click on your icon, you can't see your character sheet.
Oh, her icon's not up top. I don't
Yeah,
see it
it's
either.
not up in the group.
Oh,
Oh, that's why.
I wonder if she lost control of her character for some reason.
Oh,
Well, she was able to. Give me 2 seconds. I actually need to step over to her PC and see what the
Yeah,
hiccup
yeah.
is.
She probably needs to click
I
characters
lost.
over on the right, characters, and then
Yes, but alright.
there it is.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I need to select my. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was weird. For some reason, it wasn't opening when she did the double click. She had to
Ooh.
Nice.
there. All right, it's a hit. Now see what you do for damage.
Oh, nice.
Also
nice.
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 Okay, so
See,
Ripper.
we're rolling good when it counts.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
or they do.
Ripper is officially dead.
Oh,
Good
wow.
Nice.
Nice
All right,
shot.
Yeah.
as Ripper dies, Clark gives out this horrible screech, and in a berserker fit, attempts to sprint past everybody and flee down the chimney that the goblins just escaped out of moments before. So
Wow.
I'm gonna
Stop him,
give,
Sparrow.
as he's gonna run past, um, Sorensen and Simmer, you're both gonna get attacks of opportunity. So go ahead and see if you can hit him as he attempts to flee.
We just rolled that like a regular attack, right?
Yeah, just like a regular attack on him. Let me move the icons to Simmerg. Go ahead. First Simmerg. That's a miss.
Yes.
And then
Must be moving quick.
Sorensen
Mm.
also missed. All right, so he's gonna move Shadowbane. You get an attack of opportunity.
Good
Bite him.
positioning we had, it turns out. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Now, here's the question. The knockdown that Shadowbane does, what is this? Does that count against bugbears? I forget the size of bugbears.
They're big.
It just says against a creature. That's all it says.
Bugbears count as creatures. So it's an
Mhm.
automatic knockdown, right?
He gets a check. I don't know with the opportunity if he still gets the check or not.
Yeah, what's the check? Is it just a strength roll or
Creature DC 11, strength saving throw.
Okay, let me double check what his strength is here real quick.
Gotta be high.
Yeah, it is high. He's got a 15 strength. So can I just roll a strength roll for him? I cannot. So it's a DC what now?
11.
So he gets a +2 bonus. Oh yeah, he says
Mm-hmm.
no. It doesn't even affect him, and he's off. Sparrow, you get another attack as he passes by you.
Okay.
Did he take the
didn't-
damage from the wolf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the damage. He just didn't get knocked down.
Okay.
Now, let me move the icon to where are you at on the combat tracker, Sparrow? There you are. All right, go ahead.
Casting. Oh.
All right, you missed. All right, so he is now out and gone.
I got to ask a question too, because we did an opportunity attack, but that didn't count as my sentinel feat, right?
How does your correct? What does your sentinel feat do again?
So creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
He didn't have a disengage action, so you automatically got the attack of opportunity.
Okay. So
But-
it doesn't. So that got it.
But that's good
So-
to know because if you're surrounded by goblins as an example, and a goblin
Mhm.
attempts to disengage, your sentinel feat says, "Oh no, you didn't!" Bam, and
Yeah.
whacks him upside the head.
Yeah, you get it. You get a shot at it no matter what. Yeah.
But in this case, yeah, so he's down the chimney and gone unless you want to try to hurry after him.
I was gonna say, do we want to go after him? He might know where that the black spider is.
Yeah, it would be
You can
nice. if
move
we
and
could
take some
catch him.
range shots. Yeah, I mean, I may not
But-
be able to take a range shot. Well,
Here's the thing though. He's already down the chimney.
I'll
at the
I'll
bottom now?
say that he in this round he got to the mouth of the chimney and he is in the process of scrambling down it to escape.
So I've got pretty high strength, and he's exactly 30 from me, which is my turn, right?
Okay.
I could run up and try to shove him down the chimney, which may damage him some more, and hopefully knock him down, and then that give us all an opportunity to swarm on him. What do you guys think?
I'm down. Let's go. What do
I
y'all
mean,
think?
I mean, do it.
Is that allowed, DM?
Yeah,
Well,
do it.
That or pull
let's-
him back. That or pull him back so we
I
can.
don't.
Yeah,
Correct.
should I just try to hold him? He's pretty strong, man. It's a freaking bugbear.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think
Go
you'll
for the
get- yeah,
ankles.
Just push
Do
him.
the damage.
Because the other thing is we don't know where he's running. We don't know who he's going to go get, tell. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, we
Yeah.
don't know that he's actually leaving. He could just be getting help, right? So
Yeah.
if we accidentally kill him, big whoops, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think we will. All right, so that's what I'm
I
going to do. I'm going to
mean-
move him up on top of him. What would that roll be to try to shove him?
Just let's give it to shove him. He's on his way
Athletics?
out the tunnel and you're behind him as he's trying to get away. That's a DC 5. Just don't roll less than a 5 on a 20.
Okay. Just roll 20 then. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You're gonna push him, and he is gonna fall forward with a horrific cry, and he's gonna yelp as he falls down this this natural fissure chimney in the rock, and you're gonna hear this. And he falls all the way down to the ground, and as he lands, let's see here, that's another 16 points of damage. Oh yeah, he lands, and you hear a resounding crack, and silence from below, followed by the yipping of the wolves that you saw earlier.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. What now, guys?
Well,
so
we
he's
gotta
still
look
alive
around
down
the
there,
room.
right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta take a
Look
look.
around
I was just say,
the room.
Sparrow's got that thing, right? Can't she bring back like something to like 1 hit point or something?
Well, that's only if they're that's not if they're
Oh,
dead. That's
oh,
yeah, that's a little.
he's dead.
I'm just saying that only works for if you have fallen but you're not dead yet. You just
Mostly
heard a
dead.
bunch of yelps as he fell down,
We
and
don't
there
know
was
if
a
he's
resounding
alive or
crack
dead.
founded by silence. You don't know anything yet, but I'm just saying the spell or the ability you're thinking of doesn't resuscitate people or bring them back from the dead. It just if they're on the brink of dying,
Unconscious.
yeah,
It stabilizes them.
yeah, it stabilizes.
All right, guys. Somebody's
Let's go take
turn.
a look.
Whatever. All right.
Who's next?
Well, we could send the burly guys down the chimney to check on Clark, and then we can.
Down.
The rest of us can check out the room.
Okay.
Yep, I'm down to
Yeah.
do that.
All right. So
True.
who's got athletics? Sorry, go ahead, Cern.
No, that's
You-
fine. No. Let's just keep. I think that's a good plan. I've got +6 to athletics because of strength.
Yeah, same. +6 as well.
So
Maybe
we're hopping down.
Idrildor could check for any traps
In this
around the
room,
room.
definitely could check for traps.
All right. So who's going down the chimney while the rogue is checking for traps?
Me and
Yes.
Sim.
All right. So just let's see what the rolls were on that. Give me a second here. I need to open up the index. That is a DC 10.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. All right.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whew.
All right. So
Oh.
Sorensen makes it all the way down in one swift go. Simmer starts and slips a little bit. Roll again, Sim.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wasn't there some puke left on the wall?
Yeah, wasn't there some of that puke? Yeah.
Was it DC 10?
Yeah, DC 10. Oh, sorry, he did
You
roll a
just
10.
got it.
Sorry.
You
Well,
just
it's
got
the
it.
way this. Yeah, if it's 6 you're right. You did move down.
Unless you want to flavor it, you can always flavor
No, I was reading
I
the.
thought it was flavor.
I
That's
was-
what that was.
I
yeah.
was reading the check wrong. So that's. Thank you for catching me on that, Bounty. So you both make it down, and you find Clark with a broken neck at the base of the
Ooh.
where all the trash was. He's neck broken, snapped in half, just kind of crumpled in a pile of refuse that was dumped down the chimney. And the wolves are yapping away at the end of their chains, howling, yipping, yapping. Meanwhile, Idrildor, you are looking around the room.
So
And
That's-
you notice there is a stack of sacks and crates here. Let's see here. On the south end of the cave, stacks of crates and looted provisions. And as you sort of look around, you notice that they have the same shield icon from the Lion Shield Coster in Fandolin. So these are the supplies that woman sent you to find in the first place.
awesome. Guys, I think I
All
found
right.
the supplies.
Yay.
Awesome.
Great job, dwarf.
If you guys can
Oh, yeah.
bring them, I don't want to climb this again.
I was just saying, how are
Also,
How are we gonna get these out? Yeah, like how many are there? Like what what we got
There's
here?
more than just the chimney. If you guys, because it's probably heavy, right? So you could go. Remember, we
Oh, we
connected
could
somewhere from the north back
That is
somehow.
true.
Also, as you're sorting through the supplies, you notice that there is an unlocked treasure chest.
Ooh,
I
Ooh,
want to
I'm definitely
check that first.
yeah, I was gonna say definitely inspect that first.
It looks like this is a treasure chest. If you had to assume, this is probably Clark's personal chest. It kind of smells like bugbear. And inside you see 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna sneak up a little bit behind the dwarf and just make sure everything kind of stays put.
Hey, come on now.
What? I'm just
Pharaoh's
looking.
aware of what's in there, so.
Hey,
What frog statue? What?
He had no eyes.
Yeah, what?
All right, so who wants the jade statuette, and how you want to divvy up the potions of healing?
I'm definitely taking that statue. If I'm the one that saw it. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's fair. He is right on top of it.
All right, so that goes to
yeah.
Isildur.
I don't mind the people that need the healing potions most of the time to have them.
As I say, I've got one. I know Sim's got
Mhm.
one.
I've got one as well.
I would say Bounty needs one for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
got
just
no
sort him to
wheels.
bounty code for this time
Yeah.
around. That'll be the easiest thing. All right, we're gonna do a distribution here real quick.
I'm always beside Sim in a fight, usually, unless something crazy happens, so he can lay on hands me.
All right,
And I'll just
items.
die, basically. Yeah.
Items should have been distributed accordingly. All right. How do you want to deal with the supplies now to get the supplies out to the wagon?
So
Well,
how many are there? Is
yeah.
there enough for each of everybody up there to carry one, or
Let's
Well-
just say that there's a couple of heavier chests and crates that the stronger people would need to take
Oh,
care
boy.
of, and then some bags and some other items that other weaker characters. But I'll give it to you that you can all grab something and
Yeah.
get it all out.
Got rope.
Um,
I've got some rope too, and we could always like tie it off,
We can
Drag
slide
it.
it down the chimney to
Slide it
those
down.
guys, and they can bring it to the wagon.
Sure.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we
That's what I'm thinking too.
tie stuff, lower it down, and those guys can start moving stuff to the wagons as we're
Yeah.
lowering stuff down.
Yep.
I like it.
Past these wolves that are hopefully still think we're
Oh,
friends.
wait. Are we just going to have to deal with these wolves, guys? We
What?
can't just be walking with a bunch of supplies right by ferocious wolves. That's
They're
not
not
going to work.
ferocious. They're
Well,
friendly. I already
They're
did
on
the,
chains. Yeah, they're on chains. They're
Okay.
right.
Okay.
I already
Don't
talked to them.
don't. Yeah, we've got a wolf whisperer, man. It's
well,
all
well,
good.
let's roll it.
No.
Let's roll a 6-sided die and see if they still remember Sparrow. As long as I don't roll a
Oh.
6, as long as I don't roll a 6.
Retract my
Oh
previous
no.
statement.
All right.
my God.
They're a little upset because of the body of the bugbear that fell and died. But as long as you stay at the end of their range, you should be able to get by them with your supplies. Now, the question is, we have to roll for everybody else to come down the chimney.
Yeah.
So same thing. You need to
With
roll
the
an
rope.
well,
Can't we just go around?
or you can go around if you want to, do that.
But
Uh.
they dropped the supplies to us.
Yes,
and
they
then
drop the
you
supplies
guys
to
can
you.
just walk around.
I
You guys
don't-
have to navigate.
I'd rather just go down the rope. We have a rope to tie off and go down.
All right.
Whose rope? 'Cause I'm not leaving mine.
As you're
Uh-oh.
debating this, you hear from the north, beyond the cavern entrance that you came into, you can hear the yipping and yapping of goblins somewhere deeper
Oh,
down in
no
the
way.
caverns.
It's okay. It's Yemic, guys. We took care of it. It's okay.
You see, our DM basically just forced us to roll to see who would go down and get jacked up on the way down. See this? Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
just happened.
So
Just called it.
those of you who are wanting to go around may have to deal with goblins.
All right, no goblin.
Are we going down the chimney then? Everybody's just gonna roll
Yeah.
Down the
athletics.
chimney.
Roll.
So it's an athletics roll. Go to your skills page and roll athletics.
I knew I should have done more push-ups.
But not Sorensen and I, right? Because Sorensen.
Yeah,
You're
we're
already
We're
down.
down. Good. Yeah. Making sure.
Batty rolled a 9, so you neither gain nor lose ground. Roll again. Okay, you're down. Who's next?
Jeez.
Where's Batty
Oh.
at?
Yeah, wow.
Sparrow.
Dang.
Sparrow
Wow.
shimmied down with athleticism.
Jeez.
Do a
Um,
little pirouette at the end.
Shadowbane's going to be a bit of a problem because he doesn't have opposable thumbs. So he's going to follow Sparrow down. I'm going to give him a DC of 15. So let's see what he doesn't have an athletic skill, so just roll a 20 for him, Sparrow.
He has a. Oh, well.
Oh, he does have an. I didn't realize he had skills set up.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So he's going to slide and scramble down, but he doesn't have those opposable thumbs, so he's going to take 5 points damage as he sort of falls and sort of scrambles his way down. And then as he lands, I'm going to roll a flavor roll to see if he lands on top of Sparrow or not, just as long as it's not a 6. If he rolls a 6, no, Sparrow juts out of the way real quick. So let's, where's Shadowbane? Okay. Who's next? We've got Idridor and Chrisma still who need to roll their athletics check.
And Sildar.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I'm fine with waiting till last because we did hear that yipping.
All right,
I'll
let Sildar.
I'll
Oh,
cover
speaking
the
of
back.
which, hold on, let me roll. See if those are.
Oh
any
gosh,
closer.
dang it!
Oh, you
should've
had
kept
to
my last.
remind him.
Still hear the yipping. It's getting a little closer. Sildar's
boy.
gonna
Go!
roll. Sildar, despite his damage, despite the fact he's a little
What?
wounded, he manages to slide down just fine. All right,
He's-
Chrisma,
Go,
you're
Chrisma! Oh!
roll your athletics, Chris.
Okay.
It's on your skills page.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled a 9, which means you need to roll again, Chris. You neither
Oh, boy.
gain nor lose ground on a 9.
I believe.
Oh, unfortunately, no, on a 6 to 9, you neither gain nor lose. All right, roll
Oh.
again. Roll again.
Wow. Man, this is straight clutch.
So she's scrambling for footholds and fingerholds as she finally manages to
Ooh.
find a way
Ooh.
down and makes her way
Jeez.
down. May have broken a couple fingernails in the process. Hold on, let me see if there's any more goblins. They're yipping and yapping, getting a little closer. Idridor is left last man standing.
Come on. Let's go.
How far down is this chimney?
Okay,
again?
as you are edging your way towards the chimney, a couple of goblins appear in the doorway, and
Oh man.
a couple of arrows fly in your direction, but they don't hit you.
Okay, so I have pretty. How far is this chimney again?
It's 30
How
feet
far?
down.
30 feet down.
Yeah,
That's big.
it's a long
And there's
drop.
a rope going down. There's a rope going down,
Well,
right?
no, instead if it was tied off, you were just using that to lower supplies down.
Oh, is it tied? Did somebody tie off the rope?
All right,
No.
here,
I
okay,
don't-
hold on. Flavor roll. I'll let you roll the
Did-
flavor roll. So roll a d6. 1,
Alright.
2, or 3, it's tied off. 4, 5, or 6, it was never tied off. It is tied off.
All right.
Okay, so I have pretty high acrobatics, so I'm gonna attempt to do a stunt here, guys.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Nice.
I'm gonna
I
give
wanna
this.
try to.
Hang on, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try to do a backflip, and as I'm coming down, I'm gonna
Oh,
grab the rope and just
come
like
on.
slide down to the bottom as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna
because
give
I'm
that a
getting arrows
DC.
shot at.
I'm giving that a DC of 15 because you're trying to do a flary acrobatic. You're trying to do something with
Hell
flare.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh
backflip
my
into
gosh.
the chimney and
Yeah.
grab the rope.
Do this.
That's a DC of 15, buddy. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, it's-
All right.
You can do it. Come on, man.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh.
I need a moment.
Oh, no.
I need a minute. I need a minute. I'm
Not
so
just
sorry.
fail.
I
You
I
can be
need a
left with
minute.
Clark with a broken neck.
I'm like sweating. I'm laughing so hard right now. I'm sweating and crying at the same time. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
So the dwarf, as arrows are being fired at him, he charges for the chimney entry, attempts to do a backflip, and as he does so, clocks his head on the top of the
Oh.
chimney and falls down the chimney shaft in the same way that Clark did. And this is what you hear.
no.
Fuck, shit. Now let me see here. It is a roll of 1d6 per 10 feet fallen, and he fell 30 feet, so that's 3
Oh my god.
6. It's 10 points of damage, and you only have 11 hit
What?
points. So,
Oh
um,
God.
It's alive.
Unbelievable. This
Lucky
dwarf.
on those
I
rolls.
made it. I made it,
so
guys.
Itchildor, hold on. Itchildor falls on top of Clark's body, and that's the only thing. That's the only thing that saves his neck from being broken is the fact that there was a nice squishy hobgoblin corpse already laying there at the
my
bottom.
gosh.
But you all hear a resounding smack slash thud slash crack, and the dwarf is laying there lifeless, or apparently lifeless for a good 30 seconds before you just hear a groan. It's just,
Oh my
Oh my
um,
god.
he's gonna
Should
need help out of here.
Did I waste a heal?
Well,
Oh
we
my
do have
god.
goblins chasing us. We do have goblins chasing us.
Now, speaking of which,
Oh my
Ugh.
gosh, I should have said
um,
that.
you hear some yipping and yapping from the top of the chimney behind you, and a couple of arrows come skittering down the chimney, hitting the sides of the chimney aimlessly because they can't actually
Right.
fire at you from the top.
I'm gonna,
But
I'm
they're
gonna yell
attempting.
out in Goblin.
Help!
You're telling me kill Clark?
Yeah.
They're free goblins.
Okay. So I said, "We have defeated Clark. You are free."
You are free. The yipping yapping goes silent for a minute, and gets quieter, and you don't hear anything else from the top of the chimney, anymore.
Oh, nice.
So we need to search Clark. There could be some clues on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we-
You might want to move me first.
I suppose I could heal him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
say,
Before he
yeah.
climbs up off of him. Or why don't you just check him while you're on him?
All right. I'll use a cure wounds.
It's,
He did kill a lot of the initial goblins for us.
That's a good point.
Yeah, well earned, and plus he survived that.
I
I'm not
think it
sure if-
probably led to his acrobatic adventure. He
Yeah.
thought he was going to be able to pull off. He got a little.
I thought it was gonna work. I really did.
It was a spectacular fall.
Attempt, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
Oh man!
All right.
Nice.
Good deal.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel
One
much
day,
better.
one day the dwarf feels like he gifts the party, and the other day he feels like he curses us.
Hey, that's that rogue life, I think.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
true.
Breakout's comment. As the dwarf is lying there in pain, the rest of the group says, "Let's see what's on Clark."
Exactly. I guess we need him to be able to really thoroughly check Clark. So
That's awesome. All right, so you're searching Clark. He's just got some hide armor and a shield and a broken weapon that was once a sword, and it's broken in half beneath him. A shard stuck into his lifeless corpse. He fell upon it as he broke his neck.
The shield, is it any good?
I haven't actually
just
seen what
common.
it is. Hang on, let me look at it real
Yeah.
quick. It just says it doesn't tell me what kind of shield it is, so I would say it's no different than the shields that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Just a
Okay.
simple
Okay.
hide leather shield, leather covered wood.
All right.
We've got our
So,
goods.
We
Take
gonna
our
scuttle
goods
out
and
of here.
load
What
them
do you guys think?
head to the wagons.
Yeah, let's get everything.
Same.
Okay,
wagons.
out to the wagons you go. Let's see here. I'm going to open some stuff up here, so give me just a second. So as you're working your way out and loading the wagon, Sildar he thanks you profusely. Oh, I'm so glad you guys came along at the time you did. That could have been really bad for me in there. It was just I've dealt with goblins before, but not from this end of the stick, if you know what I mean. And he kind of chuckles a little bit um, as he leans up against the side of the wagon. He's a little bit winded, as the rest of you are loading the wagon. Um,
Shame we don't know what happened to Gundren.
Yeah.
No, he did. Gundren had a map showing the secret location of this place called Waybeck Cave. Where am I going with this? I need to tell you guys a little bit. So, you know, uh, before I came down here, I originally met Gundren in Neverwinter, and I agreed to accompany him back here because I was looking to find out what happened to Yarno Albrecht. He's a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance that I'm a part of. He's a human wizard. And I was wanting to find out what happened to him and also help Gundren with opening the old mine and help restore Fandolin to a civilized center once again if possible. Do any of you know the history of Fandolin and Fandelver's Pact?
No.
No.
No, can
Oh.
you tell us about the pact?
So, a little more than 500 years ago, there was a clan of dwarves and gnomes who made an agreement known as Fandelver's Pact. And in this agreement, they said they would share a mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. And it's not just about the mineral wealth, right? This mine had a great amount of magical energy and power in it, and there's human spellcasters who were allying themselves with the dwarves and gnomes because they wanted to channel that energy and eventually bind it into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. And, back in the day, it was a pretty big thing. Times were good, and Fandolin, which was the closest settlement nearby, prospered. But eventually, as typically happens in these cases, disaster struck when orcs swept through the Nork and laid waste to everything in their path. At that point in time, the orcs, who were reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Waybuckle Cave to seize its riches and all the magic treasure within. And the humans, who fought alongside the dwarves and gnomes to defend the Forge of Spells, created this massive battle, and in the ensuing chaos, it destroyed much of the cavern. Uh, Not very many people survived, and unfortunately, the location of Waybuckle Cave was eventually lost over the years. But of course, over the centuries, the rumors have abounded um, around Fandolin, but no one's ever actually succeeded in relocating it. Until that is, you knew one of the Rockseeker brothers, Gundren. His other two brothers, Thardan and Nundro, um, said that they had recently located an entrance to the long lost Waybuckle Cave. The site of the long known Fandelver's Pact. So when Gundren came to me in Neverwinter, it coincided with the fact that I was already going to be on my way here to look for my friend Yarno. And we're going to be. Hopefully, have you guys been to Fandolin yet? Have you made it? Have you made your way there yet? I don't see the supplies with you.
Yes, we already delivered the supplies to Barthen, or to
Ah.
Barthen's Provisions. I mean,
Did you happen to catch any sight of Gundren, Thardan, or Nundro while you were in town?
no, but they did say that there was two Rockseeker brothers camping somewhere near or around Fandolin.
Ah, well, perhaps we'll be able to catch wind of them when we get down into town.
But we did find two dead horses on the way to Fandolin.
Ah,
There was an empty
those
map case.
that would probably be our horses if I had to guess, mine and Gundren's. Gundren had that map, which was showing the secret location of Wayvoka Cave, but the goblins must have took it when they captured him. But I haven't seen him since they originally captured us a few days ago. Clark must have sent the map ahead, along with Gundren himself, to the chief of the Cragmaws at Cragmar Castle. I heard them mention it when I was being tortured, but unfortunately I don't know where it might be. But surely someone in Fandolin might know.
Nice. Okay.
So I
Uh,
guess that's what we need to do.
I
Go back to
recognize
town.
the symbol on this wagon. Are you taking these supplies back to Fandolin?
Yes, we were asked to bring them to Lanine. at the Lion Shield Coster.
Okay. Well, I can if you guys can escort me to town as I get back on my feet. I can give you a 50 gold coin uh, uh, reward for escorting me. It'll take me a little bit, as you can see, I'm a little worse for wear right now, and I'll need a day or two to get the funds together. But I should be able to give you guys a 50 gold reward for getting me safely back to town.
Excellent.
Be happy to get you home.
Ride in the wagon.
Oh,
50
I would
gold
appreciate
pieces
it.
each?
Yeah. What did you say?
Yeah,
50 gold
gold each.
pieces each?
Yeah, nice try. All right. Do you want to rest before you go any further?
Probably.
Probably
It may
not
be a good-
here though.
Okay, you want to ride down the trail a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think
Little
so.
Yeah.
secluded
Yeah,
spot.
get a-
Mm.
get a
All right.
little
How
away
far-
from this cave.
How far down the road? How far down the trail that you came down do you want to ride before you take a rest?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Or how far
far
towards
was it?
Fandolin do you want to go?
Roughly how far away is Fandolin?
Let's say it's
Roughly.
about 6 hours.
Okay, so maybe 3 hours deep by halfway. What do you guys think?
I would be good with that. Yeah, about halfway.
Okay.
Down on the trail. We should put us on the trail somewhere.
Okay. You get 3 hours down the trail on an uneventful trip, and you can take a rest. Let me.
Now we got to go to our main page, right?
Hmm.
Well, I'm just going to do a long rest because then you'll all just regenerate
Oh,
everything.
it does that. It does that autoly.
Yes. So hold on here.
Okay, sweet.
That's the wrong one. Where's the rest button?
Then you got your spells back, Bounty.
Yeah.
Right. I'm wondering if they get auto.
They will.
Yep, they did.
So you've taken a long rest. You got
Nice.
3 more hours back to Fandolin. Okay. Well, you only rolled 1-6, so I'll give it to you. You make it all the way back to Fandolin unharmed.
Nice.
Let me pull up the maps here for Fandolin for everybody.
Good job, guys.
Close your existing map, everybody, so that I can open
Yep.
up the new one for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you should have the Fandolin map available to you now.
Yep.
Fandolin.
Okay, let's see here. So, as you
guys
ride...
wanna-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, see if these guys want to hit the Stonehill Inn back up. Now that we're back in.
No.
Oh.
Nah, buddy.
As you ride into town, be as it may, Silder finally seems much more at ease and suggests that you secure lodgings at the local inn.
Well,
I'm
you
down.
see, which inn are you talking about?
Which one do you mean, buddy?
the Stonehill Inn. It's the only inn in town.
Of course
So,
you do. Of course it is.
We had a little bit of an incident there. We're not really welcomed there. Our rogue.
They're over exaggerating. They didn't say we weren't welcome there. It was just some bad food. It
They
was
made it clear.
I've been sick for like this entire day from the food that was serviced to us there. Nothing against the people there. We just made a mistake, and we've been staying. We stayed the previous time over at the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Sildar's going to say, "Well, I know Toblin. I'm sure that whatever
Okay.
it was a simple miscommunication. I'm sure I could
Okay.
sort you out with lodgings."
Okay, we'll try. We'll see.
Smooth things
Yeah.
over for us.
I'm willing to give it another go, friends.
So he's going to have you take him to the Stonehill Inn. Okay. And once you arrive, he's going to give your party 50 gold pieces. Let me sort this out for you really quick. And we're going to give that to everybody. Okay. So you have delivered Sildar to the inn, and he's going to escort you in. You could leave the wagon out front, I guess, while you go into the inn really quick, just to make sure that this is actually going to work in your favor. Sildar is gonna go in and Toblin, the owner, is a short, young human, and as he sees Sildar, he shouts out across the. It's a midday tavern, lunch crowd here. Sildar, we've been waiting for you. What took you so long? Sildar's still a little worse for wear. He's had some time to rest up along the journey back. He's gonna kind of give a slight chagrined look. Every once in a while, some unexpected things crop up along the trail, but I'm happy to say that my friends here helped me out of a bind, got me out of the clutches of some goblet bandits that have been raiding the trails west of here along the Tribor Trail. Shouldn't be a problem anymore for anybody who's been having issues with bandits and the like with their supplies coming in. But yeah, they helped me out, and I was wondering if you could set us up with some rooms. Now, as this is taking place, the barmaid
Uh-oh.
Elsa from before happens to come out of the kitchen and catches sight of you, and she's carrying a tray of food. And as she sees you, she trips, and all the food and drinks just go all across the floor. And let's see if anybody
Uh-oh.
gets food and drink on them. Oh yeah, like a whole table of patrons are covered in ale and stew, and there's shouts and screams, and it's not looking good for her at the moment. Toblin, in the meantime, is just like, I'll take care of the meal. Don't worry about it. It's on the house. It's on the house. He's gonna turn back around to Sildar. He says, "Of course, you guys are welcome to stay the night. However many nights you need, just let me know, and you can stay here as long as you need." Sildar is gonna turn to your group and pat you all on the shoulder and thank you very much for your time. Thanks so much for rescuing me. Um, Give me a couple of days and seek me out at the. I gotta find the list here real quick. You can find me at the Town Masters Hall, which is in the center of town. If you need me, come find me in a day or two, and I'll have your reward. Although technically I already gave it to you, didn't I? Never mind.
Yeah.
Come find me in a day or two, and I'll let you know if I find anything else out about my friend, the wizard who I've been looking for.
And keep your eyes open for the other Rockseeker brothers too.
Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. Yeah, so come find me tomorrow, and we'll talk.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's good.
All right. In the meantime, you have a wagon of goods out front that can be delivered.
Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that to the line. She'll cost her.
Yes.
What about this poor barmaid? We just gonna leave her in this mess? Man,
Should we help her clean
bunch
up?
of ruthless thugs
Yeah,
around
I guess
here.
you're right. I guess we should help her clean up, shouldn't we?
Oh, so you're gonna help her clean up?
Yeah, I think we should help her and just kind of tell her, "Hey, we're sorry about the other night. It was a
Oh,
mistake."
God.
Okay. She's going to blush, and mutter under her breath, "Yeah, perhaps I overreacted a little bit."
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't. Yeah, thank you. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right.
You have smoothed things over with her.
Nice.
All right, good job, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's move the wagon.
now after we clean up, yeah, we're gonna move the wagon to Lenine.
All right. So you make your way back to the lion shield coster with the wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it in front of it, the trading post of Fandolin. As you make your way inside, Lenine is again inside with she's got some papers in front of her. She's going over them with a group of guys around her, a group of her workers. She looks up and sees you come in, looks behind you past the door and sees the wagon, and she lights up immediately. "Did you find my goods?"
Sure did.
Indeed, we did.
"Oh, this is the best news I've had all week. What about the bandits?"
We haven't ran into any bandits.
"Well, who had my goods?"
It was goblins and a bugbear
Oh,
named
whoa.
Clark.
Goblins.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
So it wasn't bandits, it was goblins. How the hell are goblins strong enough to a bugbear? Wait, what?
Yeah. So There's a bugbear. Apparently, well, there was. We defeated them, but there was a large bugbear named Clark who was leading some goblins. We don't know a whole lot. There's something going on in this area. Somebody named the Black Spider is behind all this mess with the goblins. We were attacked by goblins on the way here,
Oh
so
my God. I wonder if this has anything to do with the red brands. Well, let's talk about that in a minute. In the meantime,
okay.
you've brought your supplies to me. Um, I can give you here. I can give you a little bit of a reward for this. And she's going to give you 50 gold in exchange for you returning the goods to her.
It's a good party, I'm telling you. We're just raking it in, guys. Sure glad I decided to join up with y'all.
So after she pays you out, bandits, goblins, bugbears, the red brands. I need to tell you about the red brands. So there's this group of ruffians who have been causing trouble around town. They hang out mostly around the Sleeping Giant Tap House. I would avoid the place if you can, unless you're looking to take on these guys. They're the only people in town that I just won't do business with. They're roughing up people around town and just causing problems for everybody who lives here. And the damn mayor won't do anything about it because he's a little chicken shit. You know, FYI, the smart money says avoid the place, but I'm sure a party such as yourselves might take it upon themselves to look into that. You might be able to help out the citizens around here a little more. I've got armors and weapons. If you guys want to take a look, stockpile is whatever you could find. Anytime, day or night, let me know what you need. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a great time to level up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, this is one of the fun parts. So, I haven't done this in a while, so hopefully this is a relatively smooth process. There might be some hiccups for those of you watching because we're still learning Fantasy Grounds a little bit. But this is a momentous moment. Level up. All right.
Max health. All my arrows are back, right? Like, that's how level ups work.
All right, so if you click on your character sheet where it says class and level, and I might have to duck out and help Chris with this because she's never done this before either. Do you see the magnifying glass under your class and level on the right-hand side?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you click that, it'll bring up a class and level
Ooh.
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, I see that.
Go back to your main page, Chris, on your character sheet,
Cool.
and you see where it says level and class and level, Ranger level 1. Go up, right there.
Here.
Go to the right.
Glass.
You see the magnifying glass? ¿Cómo se llama esta? The icono. 1 second.
Yes. Lemon. Wah. Ajá. Lupa.
The reason I had to duck
Sí,
out is because I don't. What's that?
Lupa.
Lupa. Lupa.
Es redondo
Yeah.
de cristal.
Yes. I had to duck out because I don't know the name for that in Spanish, and she doesn't know the word in English, so that was a little confusing. Lupa is the name in Spanish. So once you click that, it's going to open up a box, and in that box, on the right-hand side where it says LVL up, level
Mhm.
up, click that.
Oh.
Here.
snap.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where you click, Chris. Okay.
We have to.
Now,
Yeah,
when that
two.
opens, that's gonna, and I'm doing this on my end as well. So, once you do that, where it says increase level, if you click the 1, and it should give you a
Yes.
drop down, and everybody can drop it down to 2.
To 6?
Okay. Two.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then from here, I don't think you get any other special stuff. It will prompt you if you do, but I
Mm.
think
I get class stuff.
If you get class stuff, then it'll prompt you and you can add that. So Chris, click on where it says class at the top.
Okay.
And that's the only thing you get. Click on spells. Nothing. Spells available 2. So you get to pick 2 spells, Chris. Sorry, I'm helping Chris here as well.
Yeah.
Where
As
does
you
it
guys
tell
go
you
through.
that? I'm just curious.
So on the top
Yeah.
where it says race,
Race,
stats,
stats, class.
class, the ones that I think the way it works is the ones that are big have a thing for you at level 2.
I see that.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Mine says to select a multi-class.
You don't have to. You don't have to do
Okay.
that. That's an option.
Okay, good.
So in your case, Chris, you're going to get spells, and you can choose. Now remember, you get to choose 2 spells, and do you see the list where it says the names of the spells right there? Left, right there. Anyway, for those of you who get spells, you'll see that I'm going to have to step over here and give her a hand real quick. And then
problem.
feats, if you get them, it'll prompt you that you have feats. 1 second.
Do y'all see that? I got class, inventory, spells, and feats.
I didn't do any. I don't get anything. It says I get action surge automatically. I'm gonna assume
Really?
whatever that is. I'm looking it up now.
I'm
I didn't
wondering
realize I
why.
also have second wind already. So 1 time per short or long rest, I can roll a d10 to get
Heridas.
health back. I didn't realize I had that till just now.
Puedes elegir 2 de aquí entonces. Quiero elegir este.
Oh, man.
And
Oh, cool. Once per rest, I can do 2 actions.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I can attack twice. Once per rest.
I am like, trying to figure out what I actually need to do here because I've got like all the things that are brown for me that are like larger ones is like class and inventory, spells, and feats. But on feats it says no
All right, so
feats available for the selection. Spells, I see something now.
does everybody kind of understand how that part of this works? Because if you do, I'm going to go help Chris further.
Yeah, I've got
Um,
mine saved.
Okay.
Mine was very simple.
So give me a second with her because she doesn't know any of the spells, and so I kind of want to walk her through what all these
Sure.
spells are so that she understands for her ranger. And if we have any hiccups, I'll be back in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I think I get a spell here.
yes, I choose this to.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to choose though. It says so many.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you get a divine smite. You should get that automatically at second level. And then
Really?
it says spell casting.
Yeah, it says spell.
By second level, you've learned to draw on divine magic through meditation and prayer. Cast spells as a cleric does. See chapter 10 for general rules of spellcast. Chapter 11 for
That's
paladin.
what I'm looking at then, huh?
Yep.
Okay, maybe not.
So that means I have to choose one of these spells to cast that I can start casting.
Bien.
This oh my gosh.
Ya, sí.
Whenever a target makes an
Está bien.
attack roll or a saving throw.
Sí.
Yeah, and your divine
God,
smite
dude.
you'll get automatically. It'll appear under your abilities most likely. Is that where spells show up for you? Farah?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Pero el de fuck.
Your spells, where do they show up on your character sheet? Do they show up under
Under
abilities?
actions is where my spells are.
Oh, okay.
Powers, right, for me. It says lay on hand, so I guess
Yeah.
that's my.
Yeah, and once you save level 2, you should also have divine smite somewhere, which is pretty cool.
So we'll see if I get that then whenever I choose a spell. So, oh my gosh, a searing smite.
Yeah, so when you hit a creature, it does the smite as well. If you want it,
Oh,
Okay. Thank you.
you get an extra 2d8 damage.
oh, what's this protection from good
Yeah.
and evil?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Decisions.
I know. Jeez. Heroism. Look at that.
So Chris got Cure Wounds and Fog Cloud was what she took as her 2 spells for the
Nice.
ranger.
Oh, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When I click on, it's under inventory selection. So does that mean I get to pick an item? Because it's like
I don't
I can
quite know what that's for,
Okay.
so I would say ignore the
All
inventory for
right.
now.
I'm doing cure wounds, y'all.
Yeah, that sounds
I
good.
think that's why I told Chris she should take Cure Wounds for one of them, because if you've all got Cure
Yeah.
Wounds, that helps out so much long term. If everybody's got a little extra 1d6 in them,
Is this
because
right? Spells available. It says 2 or 3. Do I have to choose? That can't be right. I'm not choosing that much stuff.
if it tells you how many does it say that you can have 3 in
Spells
total?
available 2 of 3. I put 1 on there, so it says 3, I guess.
Yeah, it's
That
just what
might be the difference of I can pick a bunch of spells to be on my list, but I still only get a certain number of casts.
Yeah,
So
Hmm.
probably to do with that.
it says that Paladin has 2 spell slots at level 2.
Right.
Hmm.
But I can put on, like, I have 4 for level 1. I had 4 spells chosen, but I could only cast 2.
2, right?
That might have gone up for level 2. I'm not sure.
Might be same for Sim. Then if it says you can have 3, you might pick 3, but you can only cast 2 per long rest. I would assume.
Hmm. Whoa, dude. Bless is nice.
Bless is an amazing spell, especially, and I'm going to say this in a since this is your first time playing Sim,
Yeah.
that's one of those spells where if you had a cleric in your group, they would do
Yeah.
it for you. But since we don't have
But
a
we don't.
cleric, that might be a really cool spell because Bless and Bane, which are the opposite of each other, are really amazing because the Bless spell obviously does your whole group, but Bane does the same thing to the opposite. But
So
Bless is pretty cool.
okay, so I'm adding Bless, Cure Wounds, and Shield of Faith. It says I have 0 of 3 now, so I'm just
Yeah,
going
so
with that.
you must have gotten 3 to choose from to
Yeah.
add to your character for this
Yep.
level.
Says
I
yeah.
and
So
I don't think anybody got any feats for this level. So just whenever you're done, click the save button on the right hand
no
side.
feats. Inventory ignore, class
Yeah.
good. So I'm gonna hit save and
Check and make sure you got Divine Smite, and because that's a big deal for a Paladin.
where would that be under? Not actions, under skills or abilities?
Abilities, maybe.
Yes, Divine Smite,
Slay.
Divine Sense.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
read
sick.
Divine Smite. Divine Smite is a
Okay.
badass spell for
So,
paladins.
yeah. So starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 paladin spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage.
Yeah. So
And it
you're
takes
you
the
got
extra
2
damage.
spell
Oh my
slots.
god.
now it's
Yeah, you can do
optional,
a turn.
so you get to choose it. But it's like you do sword damage, and if it's not quite dead, you're like, you know what? Radiant bolt of light, burn you to a crisp. It's so cool.
Yeah, and then
that's
you
great.
get check it, but I'm pretty sure it's something like if it's undead, it's 2d8 or something crazy. Like
Yeah, it says the damage is increased by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend.
you get basically you
A
get to hit
second
your
extra.
attack.
Oh,
You
jeez,
get
dude.
and then you'll have 2 rolls with the d8 for damage on undead. It's freaking epic, man.
All right,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna bio
gosh.
real quick while you guys finish up the leveling up, and then I will be right back.
Wow.
I love the paladin in D&D. It's the best.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Cure Wounds is gonna be nice. Bless is looking pretty good. Shield of Faith looks amazing though. It's a pally bubble.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can choose too who it surrounds.
I can now turn into a wolf.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
You and
level 2 hype.
Shadowbane gonna be
Yeah, we
taking
get
off.
pack bonuses.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did Bounty already do his? You doing yours, Bounty?
No, I'm still looking.
Yeah, this is gonna. Our life just got a lot easier with these spells, man.
Yeah, and plus we probably all got our
Jeez.
We'll upgrade to our stats on the bonus, I would think, on the ones we're proficient at.
Mm,
My constitution went up. I think.
yeah, I'm like
My
26
hit
now,
points.
max.
So on my druid page, if you check under features, you might have stuff for level 2 as well. I had a bunch that I could add. I got
Really?
bonus cantrips, circle forms, combat wild shape, druid circle, natural recovery, and wild shape.
Dang.
So yeah,
You got a
so
whole
you might
bunch of
have
stuff.
Yeah, that was on my other tab on my druid class page.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
Where are we at here? Did everybody finish leveling up, or are we still working on that?
Yeah.
How do you select a spell?
The shield icon next to the spell name, drag it down into your section
got
for the
it.
spells.
So hang
Oh,
on a
gosh.
second. I didn't see anything, so I looked it up, and it says that I should have gotten something.
What does it say you should have got?
It says I should have gotten. Oh, hang on a second. It says starting at second level, your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action at each turn in combat.
Yeah, cunning action. Yeah. It should show up under probably abilities after you saved level 2. It should be automatic.
Yep, cunning action.
I'll be
Yeah.
dang, it is right there.
Yep.
Heck yeah. That's BA.
Is there another way to get into that level up page without re-leveling my character?
I don't think so. No, why? Because I
was
tested it early and it added more hit points and everything else. Like it was
Mhm.
leveling me up again.
Okay.
Divine Sense is looking kind of nice too, huh?
Ooh, I wonder, does my Wolfie Shadowbane level up at all for hit points and things?
That's a good question. I hadn't thought about that. And if it's from the monster manual, we gave him whatever armor class and hit points the monster manual gave him, right? But what does he
Right.
give him for a hit die?
It doesn't have one there. Let me look them up.
That's dire wolves.
Just a regular wolf at this point.
Yeah, I'm looking on Google really quick. It says hit, and in you might have to confirm this. It says hit die is 2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 2 says for under wolf.
So that'd be 11.
He has 11 hit points. Yeah.
So let's just double his hit points. That'll be the easiest way to do that. Do I need to do that, or can you do that from your end?
So you want me to make it 22 instead of
Yeah,
11?
yeah.
That's pretty high. You're going to do
Yeah,
that?
that seems high. Because
Um,
mine went from like 9 to 15.
oh,
or
that's right, because it does an average.
Yeah.
So we need to just do half of that. So give him 5 hit points. Or 6. We round up, don't we? I think you said that earlier, Nathan, didn't you?
Yeah, you're supposed to round up. Yeah.
So give him 6 hit points, Sparrow.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else I need to look at for him, or is
I
that
don't,
basically?
for the moment, I don't think so, because he already is pretty badass considering he gets the knockdown. Like, I think that's pretty OP for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kidding.
Well, now too, if I transform into wolf form, we're a pack, and he gets extra stuff too.
Yeah,
So
so we might look at something like around level 4. Since everybody gets a feat at level 4, we might look at what we could do for flavor to give him something special at level 4 to match the fact that everybody's going to get a feat at level 4.
and as I level as a druid, stuff does happen with my pet choices and things. Like at some point, I could do a dire wolf or something like that. So
Do we still have folks doing leveling? Because if they do, I'm going to go get a drink.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Gosh, I got all kinds of stuff on here.
yeah, I'll have to just do a more in depth later.
Oh, on researching what all the things are that you got? No worries, no worries. All right, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm seeing 26 hit points.
Nice, me too.
Max.
So
Oh,
that's
it's so
pretty good,
nuts.
dude. That's gonna help a lot.
I
We
know,
can't
right?
one shot it at least.
I when I'm
The
rolling
range,
2s and 4s and 6s and jeez.
Yeah.
See those
Chris-
rolls tonight? Gosh.
This
Like,
one's got 22 hit points. So, I mean, she went up pretty
nice.
good.
Wow, these skills look really good though.
I wish my hit points would have went up a little more. That way, next time I fall down, I don't
Speaking
quite
of
get
Fall
down.
backwards.
falling, if somebody didn't already clip your epic backflip fail,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna have to
gosh,
find that
man.
and clip that because that
Oh,
was
yeah.
that's a social media moment right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm making a short on
That's why I'm here,
that.
You
Something
had
good
Never
to
asked.
see.
boring.
I think you had asked how many hit points does Simmerg have now? Oh, he's got
Yeah.
26. Jesus.
26.
Nice
So do
sticks.
I.
See, you've
So it's
just a single level up. You guys have already gotten
Feel a little more
significantly
comfortable.
beef. Yeah, now you can actually take a few hits in a
yeah.
situation and not have to
Yes.
panic about like getting one shotted. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Level 1 is scary, man. Of course, encounters are gonna get crazier too. So
Mm,
Might have to pull some
I
dragons
like
out.
this. Savage attacks trait, all these things. I'm like digging it, man. I feel more. I'm just ready to use some of these skills. It looks more pally now.
Speaking of
Well, we do.
which, go ahead, Joey.
Well, as I say, we do have to go deliver a comb to a banshee. So I mean, we
We
might have
do.
to use.
Got it
Well,
in
and
my
there's
pocket.
there's also I was gonna say once we all finish leveling up, I think we'll have to do a rest just to trigger everybody's new abilities to fill in the new slots, if that makes sense. So whenever we get everything sorted out, we'll do a full rest for everybody and sort out where you want to go from here.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Did you get yours all squared away, Bounty?
I think so.
I think we're good then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
double
for now we
check.
can probably figure it out.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's level 2. Let me pull up the party sheet. Excuse me, not the party sheet. The because I think we do the rest from the combat tracker, and we do a long rest, which should refresh everybody's spells. Double check everybody that you've got all of your new spells, all your slots are ready, recuperated, so on and so forth. And for those of you who are tuning in, just a reminder that as you earn points, don't forget you can spend your points to either do a sort of Hunger Games style drop to your chosen party member to help them or hinder them. You can also select an action for them or selection action for me.
I could have used some help down that chimney a little bit ago. Just saying.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Nudge,
Maybe
nudge,
not
wink, wink.
attempting the backflip might have been
Hey, I thought it would be safe. Okay. Ah,
soft
I have a
landing.
question. Yeah. Who in town's gonna have a climber's pack? Because that is something I'd like to buy if I
I
can. If anybody has one.
believe uh, she has. Let me double check what was here.
Do you know if hit points were random or are we getting the static
Hit
number?
point, like when you level up,
Yeah.
it's doing as I understand things from when I was learning it, it does an average. So whatever that means. I think it's like shooting for the middle. So you're not going to get max, you're not going to get minimum. In this case, instead of having you roll, it's just assigning you a average value. It says that Lenine keeps a supply of armor and weapons from the adventuring gear section of the rule book. But I don't know. That's not armor and weapons though. That's something else.
Well,
Barthen's
adventuring gear.
provisions, on the other
Hang on,
hand,
adventuring gear should have the climber's pack.
yes, but she sells armor and weapons.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood what you said.
I'm double checking because I thought Barthen's provisions. Yes, Barthen's provisions stocks most ordinary goods and supplies, including backpacks, bedrolls, ropes, and rations. What was the thing you're asking about?
I want a climber's pack.
If he's got it and you can afford it, sure.
Well, I can afford it, but I've also got this really cool trophy that I stumbled across in
I
this
don't think we should sell that.
place.
Does
You
it
don't
show
think
you
we
the
should?
value of the trophy, by the way?
Yeah, it's freaking worth 40 gold
It's worth
pieces,
it's
yo.
worth 40 gold pieces.
I also have gold to share with everybody because Shadowbane's been carrying a portion to keep it safe.
He's got a little belt pouch around his neck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It now
How much?
has 22 gold in it.
How much is that
Nice.
climber's pack? It's like 40 some,
It's,
isn't it?
it says it's 5 gold. I'm looking it up now.
Oh, it's only 5 gold.
What?
Hang on, let me make sure I'm right. Climber's kit, right? No. I'm sorry. It's 25 gold.
Oh, 25 gold. That's the one that's got like the feet pegs and everything, right?
Includes special boot tips, gloves, harness.
Yep. That's what I
Use
want.
an action anchor yourself when you can't fall more than 25 feet from the point
Yeah.
where you anchored, and you
Yeah.
can't climb more than 25 feet away. So it wouldn't have helped in that situation. I mean, it would have helped because you would have only fallen. Well, you wouldn't have done a flip, so it would just change the whole situation. Actually,
Exactly. I'd have been carefully climbing down. You know?
Climber's kit. I've never seen it. It's 25 gold. Peton. Is it pitons or pitons? I always forget how it's pronounced. Boot tips, gloves, harness. Can't fall more than 25 feet. And you can't climb more than 25 feet from that point without undoing the anchor. So that's going to be more for like planned climbing. Like we need to get up this sheer surface, send the rogue with 100 feet of rope, and have him anchor points along the way for us.
Absolutely.
If you want to buy it, sure, but just if you can afford it.
I've got 49 gold pieces.
All right, so just minus 25 from that, and I'll put this in your inventory.
Thank you.
Nobody in town sells javelins. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, sure. The lady you're at right now does. Lenine, she sells armor
Does
and
she?
weapons. Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. I looked in the adventuring gear area and I didn't
Oh,
see.
does it not say? Hold up a second then.
I'm like, is it special? Unless I'm just missing it.
Yeah, give me a minute. And I'll go digging. Isidore, inventory. I'm trusting you to do your gold because I'm not
I
looking.
did. I'm
All
down
right.
to 24 now.
All
You're
right.
good.
I see it now. There's your climber's kit.
Thank you. Man, I feel safer already.
All right, so weapons, no. Equipment.
Yeah.
So,
It's
Sorensen, you
adventuring
don't
gear.
you don't think I should sell this jade statue that I found?
no, I have a feeling that that's going to be something.
It's awfully
I actually
shiny.
don't. I actually don't know this. I just have a feeling that that might come back and play. If we go a little further and we don't find any use for it, then maybe we will.
So javelins is an FYI under the weapons
Mhm.
section of equipment. So they're not in the adventuring gear section, and it does
Right.
say with her, but I'll hang on a second. I just want to double check what it says for her. Fandolin. We've got launch it cost her. Says that she's. It just says for prices, but I can see the price here. It says it's 5 silver pieces per throwing javelin.
Really.
Yeah.
Well,
So
if she's good with that, I'm good with it. So it's gonna be what 10 silver, right?
you want 2?
I need 2 to replenish the ones. Yeah.
Okay, so just deduct that from
I haven't
yourself.
checked it. Yeah. Got it.
I'm gonna add it to your inventory. Simmer
Oh. All right, cool.
inventory. Actually, that'll be under your actions because that's where you've got your ammo, right?
Yeah, I unchecked it already.
Okay, so you just deduct. I was thinking I had to add it to your inventory, but you're right. It's an ammo thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Holy
Heather,
cow! I can lift,
cool.
push, or drag 480.
because you're a dwarf, or just because of your strength?
Well, I'm assuming that combines those two.
Uh,
That's pretty impressive, though. You gotta admit.
yeah, I guess that maybe explains the hard fall too a bit, huh? You had a steak.
So I have a question about my
Oh
hit
my
points.
gosh,
uh-huh.
this is 570 for me.
So
Oh my goodness.
it looks like it's not adding my draconic resilience and my tough feat to the hit point total. because it says here you should get 4 plus your Constitution modifier for every level after the first level. That would be 8. And then I get 2 from my tough feat and 1 more from my draconic resilience. That should have been 11 more hit points from
On top of what you rolled
13.
naturally when you leveled up.
Right, when I had 13 before, so I should have 11,
Oh no.
11 more, yeah.
So you would have 32 hit points as a level
No,
2 wizard
I would
sorcerer?
have 24.
Okay, sorry, I was mistaken. I thought you were saying 11 more beyond what you already had. I was like, that does not sound right. Okay, yeah, so just add it. Go to 24. So you just have to manually adjust your max. Did anybody else have a toughness feat? Because it's sounding like you're going to need to manually add whatever you got for the toughness feat for level 2.
Did any
Have
of the fighters pick
I-
the tough feat?
I
That's
have
an
tough. Yes.
That
that's
should
a
give you
good
2
point
more hit
because
points.
mine says your hit point maximum
Okay.
increases by 1 every time you gain a level because of dwarven toughness.
So
Does
you
that mean I have to add 2 more in there then?
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
Okay.
Sim.
Got
So
it.
where it says right now, it says max 26. Just double click that and do
28. Got it.
28. And Joey,
Okay.
you would also do the same for Idildor, since you get +1 for your.
I get 1.
Well,
now
unless you,
that you said that's a dwarven
yeah, that's a little different.
ability.
Yeah.
Did you pick the tough feat on top of that?
No, I don't have any feats.
Okay. Did Sorensen, did you pick any
No,
feats?
no, I did pick something,
Oh,
but it wasn't
that is true.
toughness.
Okay.
I did pick a feat. I did Dungeon Delver though. That's right.
Okay.
I think that's what I picked too, or something like that.
Okay. Just make sure I have 2 of my abilities that are innate did not seem to add to the roll.
Yeah, I see. I picked stuff to like aid me in traps and stuff like that. And so far, traps have gone very well. Should have picked more like bouncy.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. Well, my acrobats, I get a +6 to my acrobatics.
Well, that +6 doesn't do much when you roll ones.
When you roll 1, it doesn't
Yeah,
help.
crit fails don't help. Literally, I had to roll a 9 or above, and I rolled
A
like
1.
I have way better odds of getting 9 to 20, and I rolled a 1. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also get +6 for my sleight of hand and stealth. I got +5 for investigation. My deception's pretty good too. I got +5 for that one.
All right, so as you've gotten all this sorted out, you've delivered the goods, you've been paid, you've restocked, resupplied, you've bought yourself some new goods. You have, I mean, you could probably spend a night at the tavern. We'll have to deduct the cost of that from your coin, but you could get a good night's rest at the local inn and sort out what you want to do in the morning. You got a few options at this point. You have been you have a comb in your inventory that you can go deliver. You've also, if you remember, there was a note on the mayor's house saying he needed some help with orcs. You were also told, Sildar told you that you could come by tomorrow and meet him at the mayor's house. It's actually not called the mayor's house. I'm using the word mayor.
Town Master's Hall.
Yeah, it's the town master's hall. Um, you could meet him there, and you've also heard from the lady at the line should cost her about the Red Brand ruffians who have been roughing up the town, and they are over at the Sleeping Giant Tap House. So you have, several options at this point um, about where do you want to go from here.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, we
She seemed
already
to-
in town.
She seemed to think there might be some connection between the bugbear and this black spider person and the red brands, didn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
Possibility,
she wondered,
yeah.
Silver comb in my pocket's not going anywhere. Just putting that out there. Although it didn't
Yeah,
sound like there
let's-
was gonna be a whole lot to that aside from just giving that to the banshee, right?
You catch the dwarf eyeing your bag greedily.
How much is that silver comb worth?
I mean, it's
Hands
made of
off.
silver, so probably a decent amount.
Oh,
But I
Gotta
don't.
be
Do you
worth-
want to betray the Shrine of Luck
that's a good
after
point,
after
man.
that flip you just tried to do? I
Oh
mean-
man, yeah, that's a good call.
We should hit the shrine before we leave again.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So where are we going? And we'll hit up the shrine before we go. Are we
I
gonna go
mean-
investigate the red brands, or do you want to go meet this banshee?
What do you want to sleep first, or are you going straight from here to that?
Mm,
What time of day is it about now?
It was like midday when you were delivering supplies, so I'd say it's probably early mid-afternoon at this point.
Okay, so we got a little time to
mm,
investigate something if you guys want.
I mean, how far away was the Banshee place?
It's
Uh,
in Commentary.
yeah, I need to look that up because that's a
hard to-
ways away.
Yeah, that's probably better to kind of maybe look around here.
gonna
We have to go
double
on an
check
actual trip
this.
for that.
Yeah, maybe.
Corey.
What do you guys
Mhm.
think about, since it's a early afternoon, if we head over and check out that Sleeping
Yeah.
Giant Inn and see, because
Yes.
we want to, we don't want to leave Sildar hanging. He's gonna be waiting for us in the morning, so maybe a
Agree.
long trip wouldn't be smart.
No, yeah, I'd rather we could talk to him before we decide to leave, right?
Everybody agree? Everybody
Sounds
on
good.
board?
Sure.
So you're wanting to check out the Sleeping
Yeah.
Giant tap house?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, everybody's rested up.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, you make your way. Let me make this available to you on the map. You guys should see a new green waypoint on your Fandolin map on the western edge of town called
I
the
closed
Sleeping.
mine.
What's that?
I closed mine.
All right, let me reshare the map for everybody.
Thank you.
But you should see the new green dot on the
Yep.
eastern edge of town that says Sleeping Giant. Do you
Yes.
see it, Chris?
Yeah.
What is this?
I can also do it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to make your. So you're going to make your way through the streets of Fandolin. It's mid-afternoon at this point. Can you guys see that in the chat, by the way?
Yes.
All right. The Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle tap room at the east end of town. 4 human ruffians linger on the covered porch, perched on empty ale barrels and leaning against the wall. They all wear grimy scarlet cloaks with sullen stares fixed on you as you approach. One of the thugs spits on the ground. Well, 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 he snarls. Here's a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us.
So I do happen to have Thieves' Cant as a feature, so I should be able to speak to these criminals in a way that they would understand, yes?
You can attempt it.
All right, take the lead into the door.
I
Alright,
can't
yeah.
believe you guys are
I'll-
trusting the rogue.
Hey,
I'm, I'm, I'm gonna
rogues
go-
and rogues. I don't know.
Speak to
This
your
may work
people.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the front and be like, hey, look, I'm trying to find some information out about this black spider fellow. Have you heard anything? And I'm gonna like flash some sort of hand signal that only fellow criminals would understand.
He's throwing up gang signs.
Okay. You just got to roll a persuasion, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Let's give it a DC of 15.
Oh, that's hard. Come on now.
Well.
Oh,
He
oh.
made it. He made it.
Yeah, he did
So-
because of it.
What?
One of the guys to the right is kind of look up. He's like, "Oi, he knows about the spider." And the first guy is gonna elbow his buddy and shut up, you, under his breath, and he's gonna turn back to you and he's gonna spit on the ground and say, "Walk away now while you can."
It sounds like maybe your friend over here knows something that could, be of use. Maybe we could help each other out here,
I warned you, you stupid idiot.
Oh, good God.
All right.
Working it.
How's that gonna be
Pull
relevant
out
for
my
initiative?
crowbar.
Oh, here we go.
Intimidate.
Just don't attempting backflips right
All right. Everybody needs to roll
Uh,
initiative.
Got
now. Oh
it.
boy.
Oh boy, here we go. Didn't go so well. Sorry, guys.
All right. This is going to be a theater of the mind. Can everybody see the combat tracker?
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
actually have a map for this one, so we'll just I still probably need to do icons on the map though, so that you guys can target everything. So give me a second here. I'm just gonna do it. Can I do it on this map? About to find out. I'm dragging everybody on top of the Fandolin map, which I don't know if this is gonna work or not.
Nice.
Oh, I see stuff popping up.
Okay, well that's good. So give me a second because I'm faking this as we go along. Because there wasn't a map for this one. Who's left? Sorensen? Did I get everybody on the map, I think?
Yeah.
And you
looks
guys
like
can
it.
all see the red brands.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so
4
we're just
of 'em.
gonna. This is just gonna be a straight up fight. There's 4 guys. They're in front of the tap house.
Let's do it.
And you have. Let me double check everything here. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Sorensen, you're first.
All right. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna move right on up. Oh, if I can get him to do it. There. Oh, it is still doing how far away too, so that's good. So move
Hmm.
up on this guy.
Nice.
Sure, got him selected. Yep. All right, just gonna smack with my longsword.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yeah, nice.
Oof. All right. Edgeldor.
All right. Just gonna go up here. We'll go after this guy. And we're just gonna go for the dagger.
Tabby
I don't know
stab.
why it
Ooh.
rolled 2. That's interesting. Why did it roll 2?
Maybe because you're level 2. I don't know if you get 2 attacks now. I don't
Oh,
know.
are you dual wielding now?
Er, I don't think so. Wouldn't that be in
You got 1 hit, it looks like.
Yeah, we'll sort it out in a
Interesting.
bit. So for now, let's just deal damage.
Okay.
Not sure why, unless you're automatically getting dual
Well,
wielding.
Dang.
it says hit automatic miss. Yeah, I don't know.
Bounty code's up. That was a good hit.
Yeah. Was a good hit.
I will try to charm the ruffian number 2.
And this time I need to pay attention to whether it's a save or not.
Yeah. Success.
So he's saved. Okay. Shadowbane.
I guess he'll run up to Ruffian 4.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
rip.
Okay, and that's not Ruffian 4, right? All right.
Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that also makes him prone, correct?
He'd have to save DC 11
Okay.
on strength.
What is this guy? What is his stats? His strength is 11, so he has no bonuses. So he failed. So he's knocked down, and he's prone. I don't know how to actually, I'm going to have to look this up, so I'm just going to write that he's prone for now. Okay, Chrisma,
To move?
you don't need to move. You have a bow, so you can always shoot from a distance.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, microphone also, don't forget.
Okay.
Let's
So
make sure those dex rolls are good.
No.
Don't shoot anybody in the neck.
it's not my fault, I say. Good.
I mean, Simmerg's back pretty far. I think we should be safe.
Paladin's
Yeah,
safe for the
she's
moment.
level 2 now, so she's gonna get it now.
Unbelievable.
Arrow ricochets and
Okay.
still hits the pally.
It could happen.
Unbelievable. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, Chris, you need to pick a target first. Control click to pick a target.
I did. I did.
It doesn't
Okay.
show that you have a target. Remember to check the combat tracker. It'll show you when you have somebody selected.
Mm.
Do it again. That's weird.
Uh-oh.
Give me 2 seconds here.
Mm.
There it went for a second.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, and this.
Yeah, there it is. 4.
Yep.
4's going down. Literally prone.
Yeah. I wonder. I didn't have it clicked with the wolf either, so now I'm wondering if it updated
Okay.
the damage.
Okay, thank. Yeah.
It
Maybe like
didn't.
bring it up. Did it?
For some
No,
reason, it
'cause it
wasn't
would've
wanting
said.
to select.
Renfell, I didn't have with the wolf, the ruffian targeted. I realized that when you were explaining it to Chrisma.
Okay, well,
He
hold up.
He can go on a ruffian 4 and just take 7
Yeah,
off.
I can.
Anytime.
So,
Mhm.
hold up. Chris just attacked and missed. So, you attacked Ruffian 4 with Shadowbane?
Yeah, for 7 damage.
Okay, so another 7 would be... Okay. Okay. All right.
Red Brand's turns.
Yeah. So for some reason on Chris's screen, it wasn't letting her do it until I maximized the map for some reason, and then it was allowing her to select. So I don't know. She had a weird bug.
Weird.
All right. Red Brand's turn. Red Band Ruffian 1 is gonna move up and go for Sorensen. He's gonna miss.
Yes.
Red Brand 2 also gonna go for Sorensen. I maximize this map as well. Do I have him selected? Red Brand 2, Sorensen. Wait, that's the wrong. I'm on the wrong one. Hang on. Red Brand 2 is gonna go around, and he's gonna go to Idrildor.
No.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh, nice.
roll. I'm
Oh.
rolling a flavor roll to see how badly he
What?
missed.
Stabs his friend.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. He stabs his friend. 4, 5, 6. We'll see what happens.
Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. He's
Nice.
gonna do some damage to his buddy Ruffian 4. He's gonna swing his sword. He wildly misses, and it slices into his buddy's side and does
Nice.
Another 1 point of damage on Ruffian 4, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
Ruffian
Oh
4
no!
has just gotten the crap beat out of him by a wolf and other things, so he's down for the count.
Nice. He killed his own buddy.
Go
Good
Ruffian
dodge.
2.
Good dodge. Idrildor.
Red Brand 3 is on Sorensen. That is a miss. Simmerg.
Yeah, I think Ruffian 3 has got to go.
Go get him.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm on it. And Ruffian 3. And get ready. I watch my. I don't even know why I'm talking. Talking just gets me low rolls, right?
Which one was ready to do the talking with Idrildor?
Haven't.
Because we shouldn't kill that one.
Yeah, the one that lived.
All right, that one's dead. That one's dying from Simmerg's attacks. That was a nice attack, by the way.
Heck yeah.
Feel
I'll
useful
just
today.
I'll just say Ruffian 1 was the one.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyway, you're up, Sparrow.
Take a shot with my arrow.
That's a hit.
Or longbow, I should say.
Pew pew.
Nice.
All right, Sorensen, you're up.
All right, so we don't want to kill him, but do we want to rough him up a little bit? He's completely healthy. There's no way I'll kill him. You guys want me to rough him up?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Make him hurt a little bit?
Yeah. Light's justice reigns.
Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to try to rough him up.
Rough him up. Good. Come on.
Hit.
Adventure.
All right. Okay, so he's hurt. He's hurt.
Isidore.
Let's see. You just went after number 1, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to kill him, though,
Yeah.
because he's the one with the that might talk.
Okay, well, I'm going to take out Ruffian number 2 then. He's right here, so. Have him selected. All right. Let's see if this does this again. Okay, it just rolled it once. That's weird. Oh, that's just wonderful.
All right, bounty code's up.
So Ruffian 1 is the one that seemed right.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to charm him.
Oh, good call.
Survey says.
All right, he's saved.
Yeah, he's hard to charm.
Shadowbane.
For real.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
They've got DC of 15 apparently
Wow.
on a charm.
Which is it's a high difficulty check, but both rolls are just really high for saves.
Yeah.
That's a dead.
Nice.
That's a
Man,
dead.
look
That
at
is,
that.
that is a dead.
Wow.
Critter. All right.
Ripped him a new.
As this happens, as the last ruffian sees his friends fall, he's going to attempt to disengage and bolt. Now, Simmerg has the sentinel feat, and he is within. Does it tell you what the difficulty roll on this is, or is it just an attack roll, or how does it work?
It just says under Sentinel feat. It just says within 5. No, actually, it just says no. It just says creatures provoke. Yeah, it's just a swing.
All right, let me look at your character sheet real quick because I want to know
Before leaving your reach. What's my reach? 5.
Yeah. Is there a grapple roll, or is it just a straight up strength roll? I don't see. I don't see grapple as a skill, but I think grapple is just a straight up strength check.
This is just an
Um,
opportunity attack. Yeah, it doesn't
right. So
say.
he's going to attempt to bolt. So here's what I'm going to do for you. You need to
Okay.
roll a strength check. You get a +4 bonus.
Mhm.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
it real
just
quick.
trying to like grab them?
Yeah,
What are
at
you
this
doing?
point, because you guys made it clear that you wanted to try to not kill this guy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
So
snatch him up if we
yeah,
can.
I'll give you a chance to snatch him as he attempts to run.
Okay.
He
Do it, Sam.
is. Let me look at how wounded he is. He's hurt, but he's not that hurt. So I'll give this a DC of 12.
So just roll.
Just roll a straight up
Strength.
strength roll, and
Okay.
and you get a +4 added to whatever your roll is, just as long as it's more than a 12.
Oh no.
8, 9, 10.
Why all night, dude?
So he rolled an 11. So
Yeah.
yeah, he gets he's gone and away, and he's hoofing it east out of town. And he's that's it. He's gone. But he's hoofing it east out of town.
My wolf can run faster than he can.
Okay, but your wolf. This is going to call into question how well you can communicate intentions with your wolf. To
I think it's pretty.
Wisdom check.
heat of
Pretty
well,
good.
hang on. We got heat of battle, bloodlust. We got all this stuff going on. Is the wolf going to be able to differentiate? I'm going to make this a roll, so I'm explaining this. Is the wolf going to be able to differentiate in the heat of all this that you're wanting to capture this guy and not kill him, because his instinct is it's running, it's prey, I need to jump and kill.
That's a
So
good point.
I'm going to make this a DC of 15 on a what would that be? Let me look at the skill
That'd be
rules real
her. Would
quick.
that be her animal handling?
Yeah, let's do
Maybe.
animal handling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can also, we agreed, I can just think a thought to it, like in pictures, not in like English language. So I can send a picture like leg.
Sure, and
knock
that's what
down.
I'm
You know?
saying. That's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
roll, if you beat your DC, I'll allow that. Otherwise, he's just gonna go instinct mode right now. Because if we were before the heat of battle and all that stuff, no problems at all.
Yeah.
But let's add a little bit of flavor to this.
Yeah, he just killed a man just now, so makes
Oh.
sense.
So I'm rolling Pharaoh's animal handling.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, against a DC of 15.
Interesting.
Okay, so
All right.
all right.
Nice.
So here's what I'm gonna do. This guy's running. You're still gonna do damage is the thing, because no matter what, you're trying to take this guy down. So a wolf being a wolf, any sort of a bite is gonna do damage. So let's first roll for the attack and see if he gets it or not.
Low roll, low roll.
Okay, that's under actions.
Oh,
That's a hit. So now let's roll for damage, and
It's a
then
crit too, isn't it?
it's not quite a crit, but that's a
Okay, okay.
all right. So it's 6 points of damage, and he had 8 hit points left. So I will give it to you.
oh snap!
Nice.
I will give it to you that he grabs his hamstring and just rips it right out of the back of the guy's leg, and he goes down
Alright.
in a howling shriek of pain. Ah! And he's laying there writhing on the ground as this wolf is over him, and he is bleeding out. So whatever you're gonna do,
I'll run up to him
you need to
and
do quick.
I'll tell him, if you're gonna talk, I can heal you.
Oh, hold up, let me pull up this sheet again because I lost the.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I gotta pull up
Yeah.
the what the bandits.
I've been threatened like that by healers before.
Live or die, punk.
All right. So you told him, tell us what you know and I'll heal you.
I can try charming him one more time.
So, well, I'll let you roll for that here in a second. He's writhing around the ground, screaming in pain. Anything, just please heal me.
Spider. We want to know. We want to know about the black spider. Who is he? Where is he?
Black Spider.
What's going on?
Tell us everything.
Black Spider. He hired us to frighten off adventurers. and intimidate the locals. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right, he's gonna. Your healing word hits him, and he's gonna suck in a deep breath. Obviously, the muscle of his leg is still messed up, but he's not gonna bleed out on you anytime soon. But he's still in an intense amount of pain.
Does this guy know where the location of the black spider is?
Can I try one more time? Try
Yeah,
to
go
charm
ahead.
him?
Yeah,
Roll one more time.
it's a good call.
Good lord!
He's just like mind like a trap. Okay, I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll a flavor roll here. You've attempted a charm on him 3 times.
Yeah.
One or two, nothing happens. 3, 4, 5, or 6, the mental strain is gonna too much, and he's just gonna snap.
Oh,
So
great.
1 or 2, he's fine. 3, 4, 5, or 6, he's gonna snap under the weight of your third charm spell hitting him.
Come on.
Oh my God! You're just so
Oh!
lucky. All right, so he's just
Yes.
you're gonna hit him with the charm spell, and he's gonna ah
It's an
ah.
actual giant.
He's clutching at his head, just in intense pain. You guys are torturing this poor guy as he's writhing around here with a wolf growling over him.
This ruffian used to be a calculus teacher.
Hey, listen, I want to know what are you like? Where are you guys coming from? Like, where's the rest of all of you?
The mansion east of town, the Tressender Manor.
Yeah, you persuasion people can probably get something out of them.
Oh,
Yeah, we wanted to.
he's in agonizing pain. You've got him. You don't need to roll persuasion rolls at this point.
Oh, nice.
This is pure role play now. So a manor on the east of town,
Yeah,
which
Tressender
actually,
Manor.
when we got here, we seen that. Remember that was mentioned when
Up
we
on
rolled
top
in.
of the-
Everyone
on
knows
a hill or
Tressendor
something.
Manor. It's just there east of town.
How many of you are there?
That's a good question.
I like it.
No, sorry.
Tell
I
us
don't
everything
know.
you know about the manor.
There's a few. I don't know how many there are exactly. What was your question, Simmer?
Tell us everything you know, and a few doesn't cut it.
There's I don't know, around a dozen maybe. I don't know. Everybody's led by this human wizard named Glassstaff. I've never seen him. Everyone just calls him that because I've heard he has a magic staff made out of glass. Oh, I'm gonna roll a 6. He's gonna take another point of damage. As he's laying here, he's hurt a little bit still. Yeah, so glass staff, etc.
Sounds like pretty good information. I don't know. You guys want to squeeze
He's
some
all I
more
know
in
is he's at the western end of the stronghold, but I've never been over there. We're not allowed to go to that part of the manor.
What does he know about that spider person?
Yeah, I don't know anything. He hired us to frighten off adventurers and rough up some of the locals here, and I think he sent some bugbears to reinforce the areas. I've seen a couple bugbears recently in the manor, helping out with some additional protection. But I don't know what's going on.
Ooh.
Go. There we go.
Wow.
We know where we
Well,
gotta
there
go.
we go. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I need
Previous game.
really quick, Sparrow. Roll a 6-sided die. I want to see if your wolf gets impatient with him, and like nips at him. Yeah. He's gonna nip at the guy,
Jeez.
and the
Is he
guy's gonna
dead?
take 5 points of damage.
Oh,
Hold up, I gotta
Please.
see how many hit points he actually has. So
he's-
he's back down to 2 points. He's bleeding from the the nip here. Um,
Well, I'm gonna pull
what
Shadow
what
Bane
more
back
can I what
physically.
yeah, what more do you want from me? I've told you everything I know. There's just the lower part of the complex. It's guarded by an eye monster, and there's some captives in a holding area near the old crypts, guarded by skeletons. I swear, I don't know anything else.
Hold on.
Have you or
Hold
your men
on.
found any of the dwarf brothers, the rock seekers, out and about while you've been.
I haven't seen or heard of any dwarves.
Breakout spy and a command a player character.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. What's
Oh.
going on?
Command
Well,
a
someone
player
redeemed.
character.
Someone
Oh.
redeemed.
Ooh.
Somebody
Sound props.
redeemed a breakout redeemed a command a player character. All right, breakout. What are you wanting to do at this point? This is gonna
Oh,
be
no.
fun.
We're at your mercy.
Yes.
Who's doing what at this point?
Yeah.
I'm holding my wolf back so he can't hurt him anymore.
Oh, breakout says instead of pulling him back,
Oh.
Sparrow says finish him.
Ah!
All right.
What do I gotta do?
Nothing. Shadowbane
Whoa.
is as you attempt to pull back Shadowbane after he just nipped this guy. Shadowbane is basically just gonna shrug you off and lunge for this guy's throat and just and the bandit, the ruffian, is now drowning in a pool of his own blood and has died a
Dang.
horrible death to Shadowbane. Oh, hope you got all the information you
Fatality.
wanted. Yeah, fatality.
I gotta train him a little better.
He was a good boy. As long as he
That
could
was
take it.
brilliantly done, breakout.
Partly Chihuahua.
That was
That
the
is
perfect use of our points. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was great.
Excellent.
And on that note, I think that is a good point for us to.
Oh yeah.
One more thing before
yeah.
we stop.
He's gone.
Yes.
I would like to try to loot like one of these uniforms off of one of these guys we just killed because it sounds like maybe I
Ooh.
might be able to sneak in
Nice.
and maybe
Nice.
Ooh.
do
Good
some
thinking.
do some deceiving acts.
Yeah, because
future.
it doesn't give me. Hold up a second. Let me pull these guys up again. I mean, I'll give it to you. What I'm questioning is whether or not I can actually put that in your inventory, or we'll just have to.
Well,
roll
there
for
it.
is clothes.
You
Yeah.
could also just type in red brand uniform or something. Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking we might have to do. Let me pull this encounter up again real quick. Where are they at? Red Brand Ruffians.
Man, I am pulling all sorts of RPG skills into my brain in this session because, like, I remember in Star Wars: The Old Republic or Knights of the Old Republic, you had to like loot disguises off of characters, and
Yeah.
that came to me. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you that one of the guys that you killed quickly and without too much. I mean, it's going to need to be repaired and cleaned, but I will give
Okay.
it to you that you can
Okay.
loot. Just type
So-
it into your inventory so that we don't forget this for the next session.
So we're leaving the guy lying naked in the street.
Okay, yeah. So
Skyrim
I'll
style.
need to like take some
Skyrim
tailor.
style.
Skyrim style.
As this goes down, as we are winding down this session, you're gonna notice that. Let me pull this up again real quick. Dun, 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 dun. That's the wrong one.
That was maybe my favorite encounter. That was a good one.
That was pretty
That was
good.
really-
Yeah.
A glorious rolls of 4 and 6 tonight.
And nice
Three-
flavor breakout. Well
Three
done.
charms
Yeah, that was great.
fails. That was
Um,
my.
yeah, go ahead, Bounty. Sorry.
No, go. I was just
He
ranting.
was talking about his charms, almost killing the poor guy.
So as you've done this, and as you chase this guy through the streets of town, outside
great.
away from the taverns, this caught the eye of some of the townsfolk,
Uh-oh.
and they're reacting. Yeah, finally, someone's taking care of that. Like, thank you so much. Those guys they robbed my mother. They broke down that guy's barn stall. They stole one of his cows. You know, they roughed up my little sister. Like, the townsfolk seem to be reacting to this very well. Like, they have no sympathy for these red brand assholes that you just killed. So,
Awesome.
townspeople appear to be very happy from what you've seen
Public
so far.
service.
You've done a great good for the public. Yeah, public service for sure. So from here, this will be a good stopping point, and when we pick up next time, you might want to report this back to the mayor. You know, and figure out where you want to go from here. See if anybody knows anything else about the manor. But for now, this is a good place to wrap it up. So I would like to say, first and foremost, thanks to everyone who followed along and got us affiliate status the other day. Thanks so much for the subscriptions tonight. That's awesome. I really appreciate everybody. Great use of the points. So by the way, that was one of the coolest suggestions that we've had so far, is to use those points for something cool like that. So in the Discord channel, there is a feedback section down towards the bottom of Discord. If you have other ideas for things we could add to the list of cool ways to spend your points, feel free to suggest those in the feedback section, and we will get those added. We're also thinking about, and I don't know how to automate this, so it might just need to be a manual thing, but think about ways we could um, uh, I think Nathan, you were the one who said this. Ways to promote, like, people who are new subscribers to the channel for the first time, a way to give them something really cool, and then people who are recurring subscriptions later on down the pipeline. Ways that we can reward people for going above and beyond for all that stuff. Love to hear that in the feedback section of Discord, because we're just getting going. This is only our third session, so I feel like this was the best session we've had to date
It
so
was.
far. Didn't
Heck
really
yeah.
have not too many hiccups, and we're finally, there was obviously a couple bugs here and there, but I feel like we're getting our feet under us with Fantasy Grounds and everything else, and the group is coming together really well. We got level 2 tonight. Like, that's in and of itself, getting to level 2 was pretty cool, and we got to see the dwarf almost kill himself again, which
Yeah.
is epic in and of itself. And I can't
Mhm.
wait to see Divine Smite from our paladin
Yeah. I
happening,
want it so bad, dude.
because
I want to do it
the
so
glowing
bad.
eyes, we have to see some, like, lightning coming down from the sky and like frying a goblin or a ruffian to crisp, um, with radiant holy damage, and him screaming some holy phrase, "Light's justice, bitches!"
Light's justice reigns.
Yes.
It's gonna be epic,
Yeah.
folks. So this is a great stopping point. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your follows. We appreciate everything. Don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube later on, we'll have this up on Wednesday morning. These are live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central here on Twitch, and then we push them over to the YouTube channel on Wednesday mornings at 11 a.m. Central Time. So if you didn't get a chance to watch this live, you can watch this later on YouTube. Don't forget, if you're watching this at YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you get updates for all the future content, and check the links below, because we've got links out to Nathan's YouTube channel, to Simmerg's YouTube channel, to Sparrow's social media. I think those are the only ones of you who have social media and stuff. Um, so you can follow the links to all their channels. And of course, come hang out with us in Discord, and tune in next week, same time, same place, as we continue our adventures in Fandolin. Thanks, everybody. I'll do a round table. Everybody can say good night before we wrap up.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Night,
Yeah.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks,
Thanks for
everybody.
hanging.
Night, thanks.
Until next
Farewell.
time, folks, safe journeys.